All right, man. It's Thursday. It's time for another edition of Your BS Sessions. And with me, as always, it's Mr. Jerry Big Sexy Soupe.
That's the name they gave me. Um, what's up, man? How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing okay, man.
We are
Long
in
week.
literally going to be in a shit storm the next few days. I think we're getting 10 inches of snow tomorrow. We're not looking forward to that. But, I wish we can get the snow out there to fucking California where it's needed.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm doing good, man. Our guests, Travie Patty, how you doing, man?
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. I'm doing well.
Cool shirt,
Thank you.
repping the Stones.
Oh yeah.
Who I who I think are better than another one of the bands we talk about a lot,
Uh,
You're crazy.
but I love that other band too. Don't get me wrong. But and then we got the problem child, man. Yep, he's the biggest problem child in the whole podcasting world. How you doing, Andy?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. I'm here to represent all the problem children in the world.
Cool. They need representation. So, man, good for you. All right, tonight we'll be ranking the tracks off. This ain't the Black Album from Metallica. It's AC/DC Black, Back in Black.
Yeah.
For what we think is, I wouldn't say the worst to the best because I think every song on here is good. But it should be interesting to see. So I think we're gonna have all different kind of answers because that's how good this album is. I think we probably all. I wouldn't be surprised if we all had a different favorite song. Um, I went looking for the vinyl, and I have every AC/DC album up till like 1990, and I don't own Back in Black on vinyl. I have no
Really?
idea why. I thought I did. Maybe it's mixed up in there somewhere.
Yeah,
I
let
don't know.
me.
I just went up and ordered another one off Amazon. They're pretty cheap. So I'm like, how can I not be an AC/DC fan, do an AC/DC show, and not have that on vinyl? So I rectified that situation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Mine's smaller than you guys, all right?
You
It's
got
cold. It's cold out. That's why it's smaller.
all right, George Costanza. Well, did you go in the pool? Oh, I got this one too.
Yeah.
If you want
That's a
blood,
yeah,
you
that's a
can.
badass. I
That's
got
one of
that
the
one.
best live albums of all time, man. I got a
Yeah.
shit ton of AC/DC, man.
Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of ACDC too, and also, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this too. Let me share this because I was
Excuse me.
telling Travi Patty about this.
Show it off, man.
Yeah, this is I've shown y'all this before, I think, but it's a 4 CD disc of
The
this
live
is
stuff.
the broadcast collection I've gathered from 77 to 79. It's Bon Scott only, but it's got their first American show on here, and it ends with their tour of Highway to Hell album.
And I wish I would
Cool.
have had that when I was on
Fantastic, dude.
thatmetalstation.com because I like to play a lot. There's hardly any live like release from Bon Scott. That'd be
Right.
fucking really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Well, you got the
Except for if you,
bonfire,
yeah, I got Bonfire, but I had
but
to,
yeah,
but that shit has a lot of talking in it during the tracks and it slows it down. I want something
Yeah.
fast that.
no, this is just straight up. It's got 4 CDs, 4 different shows, and it fucking blisters, man. I tell you, it fucking kicks ass.
Yeah, I wanted to
Nice.
do
A lot of fun.
I really enjoyed when we do our the rankings of the tracks on albums. So I tried
Yeah.
to come up with something that would be not an easy album to do, and I don't think this one was easy to do
No.
at all. I do have my favorite song off it, but the rest of them, man, they could be in any order except for one song. But it's a great fucking album. But before we get into that, Mark will start us out with the BS, man.
I just want to say I'm in California and we're burning up. The Los Angeles area is fucking, you're losing a lot of television freaking sites and stuff that's
Yeah.
famous from television, restaurants, just Gladstones, moon shadows, stuff like that on it's just the whole city of Pacific Palisades is gone.
Yeah, the
It's
high
like,
school they filmed Carrie and
yeah,
burnt, I heard. Yeah.
all gone. The house where they filmed Modern Family's gone.
Yeah.
It's like everything is fucking gone,
Um,
and it's like I'm a Christian. I just pray for all this. I pray for the firefighters. I'm not going to get political on here. I just pray for all the victims. This happened. I had a friend, Tanya, lost her whole apartment building, Pacific
Yeah.
Palisades. I'll put her thing on our page if you guys want to donate to her Venmo. to help her. You know, she's not asking for it. Other people were asking her so much that she put it
Yeah.
up.
We
So,
hear about the movie stars who's in a home. They can afford to get another fucking house.
yeah.
But people like Tanya, need help. They
You know
really
who
do.
Tanya is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Barbara. How can I not forget Barbara, man?
Oh, not Tanya. That's Tonya. This is Tanya.
Oh.
You don't know this one. She's in
No,
San
no,
Diego.
different Tanya.
She's in
Doesn't
San
matter.
Diego.
Oh, yeah.
She's
That's
in
right.
San
But
Diego.
doesn't
She's
matter.
cool.
Doesn't matter. People like that need the help. So,
Yeah.
I'd rather help them.
I'm just saying thank you to all. And the Hollywood sign did not burn down. That was an
Yeah, that's a
AI
bunch of
photo.
shit.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad the whiskey and Rainbow didn't get hit because it was going down Sunset and they controlled that fire. The Hollywood fires controlled finally. But we had another fire pop up in West Hills like a few hours ago. It's like, damn.
And here we are fucking getting a foot of snow and we can't do a damn thing about getting that out there to you guys.
No, but we probably got Tennessee firefighters coming out here because
they're coming
short.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
I heard Utah just arrived out there today or something.
Yeah, Washington, Oregon
Mhm.
are all. Thank you guys for coming to help the state. Even though I'm not affected by this, I'm affected watching my state burn. I'm tired of every year there's like one or two, three major fires. It just control the brush. Go back to controlled burns. You don't see Florida burning up like this because they do controlled burns, man. They got a lot of brush.
That state can't burn because it's always fucking raining there. So
maybe, but some idiot.
I live there.
I'm not going to get into the political thing, but
it's not political. I'm just saying it's like
no. But some idiot made a political comment saying,
"Oh yeah, they're fucking losers."
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about it. But I got one girl told me shame because I was going off on Newsom and all the stuff here, and I go they knew this was happening. And I'm just going to go, how many fires have we had under this governor? How many fires do we have under Brown? Hardly any under Governor Brown because Governor Brown took care of the brush. And this guy he's
all right. What we got for BS, man?
I got BS right here. Craig Goldie, man. He says Vivian Campbell was very disrespectful to Ronnie James Dio on many occasions, but so was Ronnie James Dio to Vivian Campbell. So you need to know both sides of the story because Ronnie James didn't pay him the same as the other two members in that band. He was getting the least, and I think he was the best member in that band. Better than a Pete or a Peachy, whatever. He fucking a piece, whatever. They have two different names,
I know, but Appice had probably got more than Vivian because Appice was already a legend at that time.
Yeah,
Vivian was not.
Bane wasn't that much of a legend, was he?
He was in Rainbow.
Rainbow, okay. But the thing is, after Holy Diver, shouldn't he have got a raise?
Probably. but you're not. Ronnie's not here to defend himself with those allegations, so it's kind of hard to believe him. I mean, they obviously did not like each other because they did not make peace before Ronnie died. So whatever happened, it's sad actually. So. Does he deserve the respect and the monetary value of the other bands? Absolutely. But I agree with what Andy said. He wasn't established as the other two guys were back then. So if that's true, I kind of get it. But then Mark's kind of right because after Holy Diver, should have got a fucking raise. He should have been an equal member because he's proven to be a great guitarist. But like I said, it's hard to prove with Ronnie dead now. He can't really give us peace about that. So.
I heard the band was supposed to be a foursome, was supposed to be equal pay, because Vivian wrote songs on there with Dio. It wasn't just all
everybody
Dio.
Did though.
Everybody did. I know it just sucks.
Well, I don't know. It does suck. You got these great bands that fucking have internal shit like that just it just sucks, man, because they make great music.
But that happens in a lot of bands.
Yeah.
I mean. For us to think that a 4-piece band get 25% equal share, that's not true at all.
Yes.
No. Especially if you leave and come back, you're a hired hand.
Yes.
And to be fair, this is Ronnie's first time being the leader of a band. After Black Sabbath and Rainbow, Richie Blackmore was the boss of Rainbow.
Right.
Tony Iommi was in charge in Black Sabbath. So.
Right.
I think Ronnie got a little, I don't want to say ego, but as time has went on, we can tell, Ronnie is a great guy, but he's a very sensitive man. He gets a little precious sometimes. I love the man, but you could tell that he had some animosity towards a lot of past members of his group.
Yeah, but what kind of ego would he have when the band is his namesake?
Exactly, and he is the boss of the band, and I still think it wasn't right that Vivian didn't get what he needed, what he wanted, what he got paid
Vivian
for.
should have left.
It wasn't right.
But I mean, this is back in the '80s when Vivian was with them. So was Ronnie
honestly,
big egotistical back then?
I don't know how music politics work, honestly. So it's the Wild West, man.
I heard Ronnie was really good to the fans, but really shitty to his bandmates.
There was a time when they were doing the recording for Hearing Aid that he told off Rob Halford, and Rob Halford's like, "Yes, dear." He didn't like.
Yeah.
Imagine someone coming up to you like way shorter than you and just wagging his finger at you.
Yeah, man.
I'd be quiet if someone way shorter than me came up to me and just started.
I don't know. I think he'd be spitting teeth.
Those short people got balls, man. You don't fuck with a short person.
It's like short dogs. The little dogs always fucking scare and the big dogs away. You ever notice that? They scare bears away.
If you've seen that tour bus interview with Dio in the early '90s, man, oof, he had some venom to spit out.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Dio had also been taken advantage of so many times.
Yeah, probably by Richie Blackmore a lot.
By Rainbow.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, big time.
Richie Blackmore didn't write those lyrics in Rainbow. It was all fucking Ronnie.
Yeah, and the same thing with Black Sabbath. I'm pretty sure Tony Iommi was a dick too. So when he finally got his own band, he's not going to be taken advantage of anymore.
Yeah, true.
This is my band, and I'm going to call shots. This is how much you're going to make. You don't like it, you can leave.
Yeah, but that's
what I love about John Cougar. What he says to new members of his band.
See also Jakey Lee and Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah,
that's what I love about John Cougar. One cool thing is about he'll tell new members of his band, this isn't a democracy. I'm the boss. I mean, he tells you straight out what's going to happen, so it isn't like it's going to be a surprise. If you want the job or not, take it. So I don't know. Maybe Dio has that kind of attitude too. So, but
and Tom Petty did the same thing. He said this band will always be Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Nothing more. My name will always be the first name of this band.
Yeah, he always brought in on his solo stuff. It was always the band, except for Stan Lynch.
But it was always his name.
Yeah,
to let people be known.
Now, when Tom Petty got into the Hall of Fame, did he get the Heartbreakers with him?
Yeah. It's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Oh, yeah.
It was just him.
Stan Lynch was up there on stage with them.
I can't remember. I was thinking maybe they did like with Bruce Springsteen. They put him in, then they put the E Street Band in.
Oh, no. That's a way different thing, dude. That's a way... Because
I was going to say if that was the case, and they should bring the Heartbreakers.
Bruce wrote everything in the fucking E Street Band. He wrote everything. Tom Petty and Heartbreakers, it was... Everybody in that band contributed to the...
I get that, but he can't play the saxophone. He can't play the drums. I get that.
No, but it was his band. It was just his backing band. Yeah.
Right.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers were a band. Yeah.
Nothing's going to get past Tom Petty unless he approves
take out fucking Mike Campbell and Belmont Tench. The band is not the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also Tom Petty as a solo artist only had 2 albums.
Yeah,
maybe 3, Mark.
And they were all with the Heartbreakers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just took the Heartbreakers.
He had 3. He had Full Moon Fever, Companion album, and Wildflowers.
Okay, I wasn't too sure.
Highway Companion.
Okay.
That's a great album.
Right. Wildflowers, it is a fucking solo album, man. I just never put that together. That is a solo album. You're right. Yeah.
You see, I wasn't too sure. I knew for sure Full Moon Fever and Wildflowers were. I wasn't too sure if there was another
Highway Companion gets lost in between those two, and it's a really good album. It came out after Wildflowers, by the way.
Yeah, it did.
It's really good. But also Mud Crunch, if you guys want to check out his 2 albums of Mud Crunch, pretty fucking good too. But let's get to I'll just go this real quick. The U2 Bono received the Presidential Medal of Freedom during a ceremony at the White House. Good job, Bono.
Mm-hmm.
And just to say, not political, but he lobbies both sides. So there you go. So That's pretty cool. And then we get to Geddy Lee revealed he hoped the band would schedule more extensive run of dates, but the late drummer Neil Peart insisted that the tour be kept short. I pushed really hard to get gigs that we do extra shows, and I was unsuccessful, says Lee. I felt like we let our British and European fans down. I felt to me incorrect that we didn't do it, but Neil was so adamant, and he would only do 30 shows, and that was it. That to him was a huge compromise because he didn't want to do any of those shows. He didn't want to do one show. What do you guys think about that?
You know, I think Neil's hands were hurting him a lot too. I mean, I think he was in physical pain. I mean, he was obviously sick. I don't know how much was known. I'm sure he told the band that he had whatever he had or something. I don't know, but I mean, maybe he just physically couldn't perform it. And what was I going to say? Rush is the kind of band you can't have somebody fill in for a couple of gigs. You know what I mean? Some bands can have somebody else fill in. Rush is the kind of band you just can't do it. I'm sorry. All three of those guys. If one guy can't do it, you just can't.
Unless
do
it was John
So,
Rusley, but he was dead.
well, even he couldn't do it.
I
Sorry,
know.
but
He couldn't do Neil stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, people say Mike Portnoy could do. Oh no, absolutely not. Now, I'm not as big as a nut swinger Rush like you are, Mark, but I understand that those are three guys that can't be replaced in that band. So that's so they have to. What can they do if Neil says you can only do this? So they have to abide by it. And Neil actually has a reputation of not being a very
sociable,
nice guy and very sociable. I heard a couple of people,
well, he just went after the concert. Those two would do the meet and greets, and he would just leave.
Yeah, he get on his motorcycle.
He had social anxiety. He didn't really care for being up on stage. He got over that though. So the concerts made him anxious, and he played like a pro. It's like, damn.
So yeah, I mean, drummers, man. I mean, what's happened to Nico with his hands? His hands were killing him. Plus, he had a stroke, but his hands were like so arthritic. And man, you play drums like Neil did, man. Your hands are gonna fucking hurt, man. Sorry. So he probably just he couldn't do like 120 shows.
Well, I get that, but I maybe they could have cut 5 out of the U.S. and Canada and put 5 in Europe, give him this 30. I don't know. Europe is really small. They could have just done a couple shows like in England or Germany, and then that was it. Give them some thing there. But what do you think about it, Andy?
Yeah, if we're talking about the last tour, we know that Neil passed soon thereafter. It wasn't that long after that he passed.
I think it was 5 years.
It was 5 years.
It was 2013.
Wasn't he diagnosed with it?
2015. I think 5 years. Yeah.
I think he got diagnosed in 2017. Correct.
Yeah, and he died in 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
but he was having problems with tendonitis in his arms, and he said, like that song off what is it, Signals, where he talks about the people who can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's him. He doesn't want to be the person up there trying to give not his best. He says, yeah, I could be up there drumming, but am I actually who I was? I don't want to go out not who I was, but I want people to see me at my top form. Yeah,
I respect that. A lot of guys wither away up there, you know what I mean? Paul Stanley. So
and just get paid. Yeah. Instead of giving the best performance.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's terrible now. Jeez.
Oh, man, that last Face album speaks for itself.
One good song off that album. One good song.
Cherry Medicine?
Oh, fuck no.
That title track's not enough to convince me to get that.
So any thoughts on Neil, Travi?
What was the
that he didn't want to play any more shows than 30 and didn't want to go to Europe?
I understand completely. I mean, like in the late 90s, he lost both his wife and his child. And not only was he having problems with his hands with the arthritis, he was I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but he had a new wife and a new child, and he wanted to spend as much time with them as possible. I think he knew that his days were about to be numbered soon. So I think that's why. Even if he didn't have tendonitis, I think he would have eventually said to the guys that I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, and the song he's referring to was "Losing It," talking about stars, ballet dancers, and stuff,
That's
and
a great song.
they could never dance no more. He didn't want to be one of those aging stars on stage, just up there going through the motions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rolling Stones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rolling Stones on AI. Uh,
That's the one.
all right, let's get to something that I thought was funny. Even though there's Nirvana fans in here, I think this is completely stupid. Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit picked as the greatest riff, beating Smoke on the Water and Sweet Child of Mine. Andy, you take that
Yes.
one.
I will take that one. Okay, who is voting for this?
Idiots.
No. Who is voting for this? What age group is voting for this? We need to know who's voting for this. Where's this coming from? Is this classic rock to these people that are voting for this? I mean, is this how they were introduced to rock music? Is through Nirvana? Maybe they're not too familiar with Deep Purple, with Smoke on the Water. Maybe they're not familiar with that kind of music, and they started off with Nirvana. Nirvana has turned into a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Overrated band?
No, not overrated, but as a band that will forever be known as one of the greatest.
Ugh.
You might not think so, Mark.
I was
but-
there.
I was
saw
there
all
too.
this.
I was there too. I saw this, but you weren't into it as I was.
I was into it for 4 weeks.
You see, you can't be in for it for 4 weeks. You gotta be in
I
for
thought
it.
it was the greatest album I had for 4 weeks, and then Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Great White.
Okay, but hold on. You asked me a question, and I'm trying to answer it.
I know. I'm just
Okay.
muttering with you.
So I know, but you might have listened to it for 4 weeks. Other people like myself might have been, or not might have, but we've been hearing it for over 30 years. So Nirvana can be very important to some people, and they are known as a legendary band. You might not think so, but millions of other people might. And
That's a fair answer.
I agree with you, but I just think,
and they see that riff of being one of the most important riffs that got them into that kind of music.
Instantly recognizable. It's catchy.
Yeah.
And if I can chime in, it's also on TikTok. You see these people that play guitar and they play riffs. The only riffs I'll hear them play is Master of Puppets, Smells Like Teen Spirit, maybe, of course, Sweet Child of Mine. That's all they'll play. They'll play the iconic riffs. They won't do anything other than that. And I think it's about maybe kids nowadays playing guitar. They'll always go to either Smoke on the Water or Smells Like Teen Spirit or Master of Puppets. And with that, I think the popularity of Smells Like Teen Spirit rose up because of TikTok. It happened a couple of years ago when Something in the Way was played a lot on TikTok Reels.
well, it's because it was in the Batman movie too.
Exactly, and it had a bit of a resurgence.
And same thing with Metallica on Stranger Things.
I think it's a great song, but I don't think it's the best riff ever.
Oh no, I don't think so either.
That's just my opinion, and I think there's other songs on that album that are way better than Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
But that song was a rallying cry. It changed rock and roll for the 90s. Definitely did. It's a very important album. I love Nirvana. I've said it before and I say it again. I think they're very important to what happened in rock and roll.
I think corporations push them now.
But my favorite guitar riff of all time, it's kind of tough to be quite honest with you. I think I'm going to go with Iron Man because it's just such an iconic riff and it's so powerful.
One thing about all these riffs, I mean,
either Iron or Iron Man or Mississippi Queen.
Yeah, I can't stand Nirvana. I mean, I do like their Unplugged album.
But,
no, hold on. But one thing I do like about that decision that they voted number one is the simplicity of the riff. It's nothing difficult. It's nothing hard. You mentioned Iron Man, easy as hell. Smoke on the Water. Actually, if you think about it, I think Smells Like Teen Spirit, as easy it is to play, is better riff than Smoke on the Water as far as hard to play. Smoke on the Water is like such. I could teach you that song, Mark, in 2 minutes probably. You'd be playing it.
And Richie Blackmore said that it was based on a classical composed.
It's nothing classical or tough about that.
Well, if you play it back, never mind. I'll send you the.
Never mind. Good pun there.
I'll send you the interview clip later on.
I like the fact that simplicity is involved in it.
I think the best riff of all time is AC/DC Highway to Hell.
Oh, that's a great riff. We had to do a show where we talk about our favorite. Did we do a top 11 favorite guitar riff?
We haven't done our top 11 guitar riffs.
I think Mountain Song is a great riff.
Yeah, Jane's Addiction.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry's favorite band.
Oh no, please.
You know, Mike, you said that Nirvana was corporate induced. Which okay, I'll give you that. But
we're not.
But Nevermind had already come out when corporations jumped on them.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They pushed them farther than they would have went if MTV didn't jump on board and all this shit didn't get them.
Yeah, but you can say that about all the bands from the 80s. If it wasn't for MTV and all that push, we wouldn't know that much about rap.
It's true.
And all that.
I think Def Leppard has a better riff too with some stuff.
We never would have. If it was for MTV, Def Leppard would have just been another band that died down.
That's cool. You know, that's another thing. MTV, I think they kind of ruined music, even though they got me into a lot of stuff.
Right.
It's because it became all visual, and all the good bands didn't look pretty, and they didn't get on MTV. It's like, fucking sucks, man.
Hey, video killed the radio star.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Pictures came and broke your heart.
Hey, Yes got big because
that's a song I can't stand.
Yes got Owner of a Lonely Heart is one of the best riffs too.
That's a great riff. I love that.
We gotta say this for that show now because I just got a lot of riffs going in my head. All right, man. Let's get into Alice in Chains. Jerry Cantrell has discussed the possibility of collaborating with James Hetfield.
I don't know about that. I'll take it.
Go ahead, Travis. Take this one.
I'm not quite sure, man. I mean, maybe if Jerry Cantrell sings on it, if it's a complete heavy metal album, absolutely. I don't want another Load Reload album.
Well, they haven't made that in years.
That was Metallica dipping to grunge. I don't know, man. 72 Seasons left me feeling sour.
That was my number one album, 2023.
Mine too.
Number
one. It was a great album.
Disappointing.
I don't see how that was disappointing. I don't understand.
I tried, man. There's something about it. I don't know.
That album for me was a big.
There was something so.
I heard Lux Eterna, and I was like, "Damn, this is gonna be awesome!" And then I'm
72 Seasons is a banger of a song too.
I thought they were back when the Hardwired came out. I did, man, and I was like, "Yeah, Metallica's back." And then 72 Seasons. I don't know why. It just did not resonate as much as Hardwired did for some reason. I have no idea why.
You know what, Jerry? Hardwired, when I first listened to it, I got into it quick. It took me 3 or 4 listens or 5 to fucking realize what a great album 72 Season was. It didn't hit me that quick. Let's Turn did, but the other song is like, what is this? This isn't Hardwired. It took me a while to get into it.
I've listened to the whole album a few times. I just did not.
Now I love it way better than Hardwired.
And
I love Metallica more than most people do.
No, I think I
do. Sure, okay.
I'm a huge Metallica fan. Oh, that's another thing. You see all this thing. What is this thing about people making fun of Metallica now? I see this in all these groups.
They've been doing that since they released freaking Fade to Black.
Well, especially mofos of metal who like that bitch.
Fuck that. They don't like Manowar on there.
Yeah, they do. They love Manowar on there.
They love talking about it, but they don't.
Eric Adams was voted the best metal singer in their poll on there.
That was for a
those
joke.
folks-
That dude,
that
that site
mofo's
is not
a-
serious, man. That's not a serious.
That mofo's a metal group. They're just a bunch of basement dwelling, hot pocket eating.
Big time. World of
Warcraft.
yeah.
Mom, come switch my pad. Losers.
All right, one last BS story, man. Sophie Lloyd calls out guitar industry for forgetting female rockers have boobs, Jerry.
I don't know what they can do for that
What?
problem. I mean, Sophie does have a great rack. Don't get me wrong. But she's saying, I guess, because it's uncomfortable for the
Yeah, when she sits in a chair and does
yeah. But I don't know what they could do to fix that problem. You know what I
Well,
mean?
she said she got her guitar custom made around her boobs. So
I haven't seen that one of hers. I'm a
Wasn't there
fan
like
of hers. So I don't know.
That's kind of stupid.
But that's weird. Yeah, I mean,
you're high, Travis. Calm down.
But I'm sorry to hear that, Sophie. I don't know what to do for you there. I mean, yeah, please don't block that rack, please, because it's very, very sorry. I love my women. I love you all, but I like to comment on beautiful women. Yes, I do. And she's got an incredible body, and she's an incredible.
What's her name?
First of all, she's an incredible musician. She's a
Sophie
great
Lloyd. She's in the Iron Maidens, right?
No, she's by herself.
By herself.
She was in she was actually in that douchebags band for a while. The guy in the Motley Crue movie.
Who?
Machine Gun Kelly, yeah.
Machine Gun
She was his touring guitarist on his last tour, but she's a beautiful woman, man, and a very talented guitar player. She's from England. Very fucking talented, beautiful woman. But
you have any thoughts on that, Andy?
Yes. Women have been playing guitar for over 100 years. We all know this is an issue, but I guess somebody needed to bring attention to herself. So she had to say, look at my big boobs. How can I play guitar? I have boobs. Somebody help me. Get out of here.
Bet y'all
Work for me.
Bet y'all I can find a nude pic of her on Google Image.
There's been 100 years of women playing guitar better than her that didn't have to complain about the guitar strap. But somebody needed attention.
I haven't heard Nita Strauss complain about her guitar. Or Joan Jett, even though Joan Jett's a better guitar player than Ted Nugent.
Nita Strauss is my hero for calling out Nikki Sixx.
I didn't see that. What was this?
About drinking.
I posted it in the group chat.
Oh, but talk about it. What is it? That's a BS story.
Hang on a sec. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I heard some stories about how Nina and her drinking days, man. She can probably drink some of those dudes under the table.
Yeah, because I'm tired of Nikki Sixx and his heroin war veteran stories.
Oh my God, dude, enough. Everybody read the book enough.
He says, I wouldn't say I hit rock bottom. I'm not like Nikki Sixx.
Damn. She called his ass out. And like we all do. He's fucking fake.
And then I see all these Motley Crue tards in the comments section be like, what have you done? Nikki Sixx writes amazing songs. I'm like, yeah, 30 years ago, maybe.
Oh, man.
I used to love Motley Crue so much, but
it just became
I'm different than you guys. I love the first four. Girls Goes Girls is the weakest of the first four. I will admit that, but I love Dr. Feelgood, even though there's a couple clunkers on there. Time for Change and Rattlesnake Shake.
Dr. Feelgood has some good songs.
Yeah, it has a lot of good songs. Time for Change was horrible. Without You was cool. I did like Without You.
I love Without
You.
That song goes on too long for me.
It does.
Yeah.
They can cut it down a little bit, like Iron Maiden.
I think Don't Go Away. Don't Go Away, Mad's a great song.
That's a good song. That's a great song.
That sounds like kind of Rolling Stones-ish a bit.
But I do like the 94, and I do like what's that album with First Band on the Moon? I don't like that song, but I do like that song with Tommy Lee. No, that album's good. They got a great cover of the Tubes, White Punks on Dope.
I already hate that song to begin with, so I don't need to hear them cover it.
First Band on the Moon from the 90s.
Yeah, what was that album? I forgot it.
With a chick singer?
The chick was the drummer. It was Randy Castillo played drums on that album.
Was it?
I don't know.
Was it Tattoo?
Tattoo.
Yeah, it was New
Tattoo.
Oh,
New Tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry. I just saw a picture. I'm sold. You're right.
She's hot. So you want to see her guitar contour her boobs?
Yeah, you
I
know
want
what?
them to be underneath and push them up.
Motley Crue is lucky they have Shout at the Devil.
Yeah, you're right.
They are lucky because if they didn't release that album, they'd be forgotten about.
And Livewire rules.
They'd be forgotten about before 1987.
Oh, that's another good riff. Livewire.
Yeah.
Livewire rules.
We're giving up riffs here, man. We got to save this.
I know, right?
All right, man. Get into the show, Jerry.
All right, it's time to do our rankings of the tracks on Back in Black. Looking forward to seeing what everybody's lineup here is, but we'll start with Andy, man. You're number 10, man.
Yeah. First of all, let me say I love this album. This album's one of my favorites of all time. And like I was telling Travis yesterday, and probably Jerry yesterday too, when it comes to my favorite AC/DC album, I don't know if it's Back in Black or Highway to Hell. It's usually the last one I heard.
Power Age. It's Power Age. It's always Power Age. No, I'm just joking.
So
Highway to Hell. Highway to Hell is my favorite.
I'm going to start with my number 10. Man, I hate to put this one down there, but Shake a Leg. That's what I'm going to start off from the bottom of my barrel. But it's a good song. It's a good song, but there's so many other songs that are better. So I'm going to go with Shake a Leg.
Yeah, I mean, there's no wrong answers in any position here, man. It's like the number 10 is not a bad song. It's like it's like the least best song on the album. So,
but they get better.
Yeah. All right, Travis, what do you got, man?
He's drinking some Crown.
Yeah, there wasn't much left anyway.
I'm not drinking too much, man. I only got a little bit of alcohol tonight.
Big Red.
So
really?
Huh?
Pepsi Zero.
This album is all killer.
Yeah, I love Big Red.
This album is all killer, no filler.
The
people that bitch about You Shook Me All Night Long, you know what? You listen to the radio, you ruined it for yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Eric Arnsby Jordan?
No, I love that guy. I give him a pass.
Oh, of course you do.
I do. He's my main man.
I don't give him a pass on anything. He don't give me a pass on anything. I don't give him a pass.
He's enjoying spending time with his wife right now.
I know, but
let me just say that this whole album is all killer, no filler. Every song is amazing. So if a song ends up on the end of my list as my least favorite, doesn't mean it's bad. It's amazing. It's just, it's like my least favorite slice of pepperoni pizza. It still tastes great. But all right, so number 10 is You Shook Me All Night Long. I love the song, but there's just 9 more tracks that I love more.
Ooh. Any of you guys put peanut butter on cold pizza? Or is that just me?
I like cold pizza. No, yeah. I have an air fryer at home, so I don't have to worry about cold pizza no more.
How about dipping a cinnamon roll in chili?
Oh, I would try that.
That's
somebody did that. Yeah, I was reading that in my chili thing. Yeah.
I would try that because Skyline Chili in Cincinnati it has cinnamon in it, so I would actually try that. Anyway, Mark, what's your pick, man?
I'm going with Travis. You Shook Me All Night Long. It's like it's a great song. It's like, but damn, it's kind of when this song comes on, I kind of skip it a little bit because I'm bored of it a little bit, and it's kind of sad to say I'm a little bored of AC/DC on a song. This is basically the only AC/DC song on Thunderstruck that I'm a little bored of. So
Thunderstruck, I never get tired of Thunderstruck.
I do a little bit. Not as tired of
number 10?
Huh?
Really? That's your number 10?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thunderstruck is such a kick-ass song.
It is a great song. I'm not downing it, but it's a great album. So you got to put something at 10.
I will say I like Ball Breaker more than I love The Razor's Edge.
I might agree with you on that one, Travis.
I think Ball Breaker is the most underrated AC/DC album after Back in Black. The best one after Back in Black. I like For Those About to Rock, but I love Ball Breaker more. I'm a blues. I love it when it gets bluesy with AC/DC.
Ball Breaker's your number.
Then why don't you like Stiff Upper Lip?
Stiff Upper Lip is good too, but I like Ball Breaker.
That's fucking bluesy as fuck. I feel safe in
and listen to the Fur and Cover You in Oil, and the honey roll. It's such a kick-ass
Escape
release.
in New York City is one of their best songs of all time.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's a
love
badass
that
song. I love it.
riff.
I even like the last album's great too. But
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, but Ball Breaker's your second favorite AC/DC album?
Well, no, it's not my second favorite. I put all the
Okay.
Bon Scott stuff ahead of it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you put that underneath Back in Black. Okay.
No, well, yeah, but it's my second favorite Brian Johnson.
Oh, really?
AC/DC album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Ah, dude.
I go with Highway to Hell and Power Age is my
Back
number
in
one.
Black and Black is my favorite Brian Johnson
Okay.
one, of course. But
Power Age is my favorite.
Down Payment Blues, man, is such a fucking great tune.
That's
Today-
my all-time favorite AC/DC song.
today I'm gonna go with Let There Be Rock.
You change every day. That's a sign of a good band, though, when you can change your favorite album every day. So I hear you.
Yeah.
So it's my turn?
Yep.
My number 10 is probably the least popular song on the album, but it's still a good song in my opinion. To me, it's very underrated because I like it. What Do You Do for Money, Honey? I mean, that's the only one you probably don't hear on the radio as much as all the rest of the songs. You know what I mean? Come to think about it, I don't think I've ever heard it on the radio.
I have.
Really? Maybe Sirius, something it's on, but I've never heard it on a terrestrial radio. But like I said, great fucking song, but something's got to be number 10, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm going to do my number 10 is What Do You Do for Money, Honey? What a great fucking title, man.
I love it. What do you do for money, honey? How do you get your kicks? Love that song.
I don't know. I don't. That's a song made for Bon Scott. Sorry. I mean, in my opinion, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's just my opinion. But Andy, number 9, man.
Have y'all seen Eddie Conestrasi's video of how much Bon Scott wrote Back in Black? His theories?
No.
Yeah, you gotta see that.
Yeah.
You gotta see that.
Yeah, that guy does some interesting stuff, man.
Yeah,
Eddie rules, man.
Because just think about it, there had to be some songs left over from Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
And there's certain songs on here that have that Bon Scott type of writing. Yeah. Really does. My number 9, Giving the Dog a Bone. Giving the dog a bone.
Giving the dog a bone.
Yeah, that's my number 9, is Giving the Dog a Bone.
Yeah. All right, Travis, what do you got? Number 9.
Number 9 is What Do You Do for Money, Honey? I love that song. I like that break. What do you do for money, honey? How do you get your kicks? Just the in your face slamming.
How do you get your licks?
It's just a great tune. Love What Do You Do for Money, Honey? Great album track.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mark, number 9, man.
Are you in my head, Travis? Because we're like picking the same shit. 10 and 9. What do you do for money, honey's my number 9. God, how do you get those licks? And it goes into that fucking solo by Angus. Fucking great fucking song. I love it. This whole album is just a fucking groove-tastic album. Love it.
Love it.
All right. My number 9 is we should play the song the band I was in. That's how great of a song it is. It's so low on the list for number 9 is Shake a Leg, man. Great fucking tune, man. I mean, Andy mentioned before, it's like, it's a great song, but these songs got to go somewhere on the list. Maybe they're all number 1s and 2s, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, there's no wrong answers to anything on this album, in my opinion, as far as our list. So that's my number 9, Shake a Leg. Number 8, Andy.
Yeah, my number 8, this might be the one that's the mellowest, I guess, or the bluesiest. Let Me Put My Love Into You as my number 8. Really good double meaning to this. I love it when AC/DC writes like that, or Bon Scott writes like that. Right. So Let Me Put My Love Into You.
That's definitely Bon Scott type of song right there.
Absolutely. It's that sly, comedic type of track, and so that's my number 8.
All right, Travis.
All right, number 8 is the title track. Love this song, so iconic, so anthemic. It's just a all-time classic song. Love the title track. Back in Black, baby.
Awesome. Mark.
Finally we go off kilter here, Travis. All right, I'm going to Shoot to Thrill. That is my number 8. Shoot the thrill, playing the
Shoot the
kid.
thrill.
Oh, it's like a great
Now,
fucking song.
now that's actually Brian Johnson's sound in that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I shoot the thrill and I'm ready to kill.
I could hear Bon Scott singing that.
I could hear too, yeah.
Just even more of a Brian Johnson song, but
Like listen to "Walk All Over You." It kind of has like the same kind of.
Kind of.
Well,
But
not
that's-
really, but it's I can picture Bon Scott singing "Shoot the Thrill."
That's my number 8, man.
I mean, you can't picture him singing "Who Made Who."
Ah,
Made who?
that
Who
song
made
I love that
who?
song. People shit on you. I love that.
I
fucking
love that song.
dude.
That bass line in there.
Awesome. I
Fucking
love it.
great song.
I love that song.
The
I remember when it
video
came out.
games they play.
Dude, that movie was awesome.
I
I
like
love
it.
that movie, but I don't
Maximum
like
Maximum
Overdrive, right?
Overdrive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that movie's fun.
I remember when that video came out, dude. I was all over that video, man.
Hundreds of little
Fucking
Anguses running
Yeah.
around in the video.
Yeah, and his hat had the multicolor. It was tight,
Yeah.
man. It was awesome.
That was what's his face on the drums? The bald guy, right? Simon Wright.
Chris Slade.
Yeah.
Chris Slade.
From the Firm.
Yeah. But anyway, I agree with Mark for my number 8, Shoot to Thrill, man. Fantastic fucking song. Not more else I could say about it that Mark hasn't said. Shoot to Thrill is my number 8. So number 7, Andy.
I had it one notch up. Shoot to Thrill is my number 7. So Mark already said enough about it. So Shoot to Thrill is my number 7.
I was going to say something really dumb. I was going to say, we're all picking the same songs tonight. I'm like, duh, hello. It's the same But my brain goes a little. My brain, yeah, exactly. I derp myself a lot. But Travis, what do you got?
My number 7 is the bluesiest song on this album. Let me put my love into you. Let me cut your cake with my knife. Love that song. Such a kick-ass tune. It used to be my least favorite song on that album, actually. But man, have I grown to love it more and more as time has gone by. Let me put my love.
You're getting older.
It's such a killer tune.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Mark.
All right, I'm gonna go for Shake a Leg at number 7. Shake a leg, shake it. That fucking riff. I love that fucking song. But it's my number 7, so Shake a Leg, man.
Oh, we're all picking the same songs tonight, aren't we? I'm just kidding.
You know what Shake a Leg reminds me of? Like a dog lifting up its leg and taking a piss. All right, that's just me. I'm weird.
I think the actual slang of it means get going, right? Like move
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
Get going, I think.
Or-
But when I hear Shake a Leg, I see my
You know
dog
what?
Pudge lifting up his leg to take a
It
piss.
could be about hot sex and a girl's two legs
Yeah.
shaking
Yeah.
up in the air.
Or it's an orgasm thing, because
Yeah.
the one of their legs usually vibrate.
It's about the
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, that was Mark's pick or Travis?
That was mine. Shake a
Okay.
Leg. It's your turn.
Yeah, my number 7 is Giving the Dog a Bone, man. Great fucking tune. I love it. Catchy as fuck, that song. I mean, it's one of the more catchier songs on the album. I did see them do this song live actually on one. I can't remember what tour it was, but it was in the late 90s, whatever tour that was. And it was so cool. They added that to the set list. Great fucking tune. And that's my number 7. 6, Andy.
Yeah. Honey, what do you do for money? What do you do for money, honey? How do you get your kick? Love it. That's my number 6. Is what do you do for money, honey? Love that.
You ever see that video Andy put it up of him fucking jamming the karaoke? Did you see that when he was in New Orleans, man?
Andy, no.
Any guys see that? It was fucking pretty good. Andy was just like it was fucking rocking it, dude. I'm gonna karaoke with this guy. You.
Oh, me. Oh.
Yeah. You were getting into it, man. You were like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you ever see that video of me?
I didn't get up there at all, but it was for my wife's birthday. I said, fine. And I said, just pick the right song, and just as long as it's a cool song. And it was Beatles' birthday. Yep. So, yeah. I got up there and started
karaoke.
I mean,
fun,
you were belting it out, man. It wasn't you weren't holding anything back. That was cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, but then like an hour later, we left soon after that. An hour later, there was a shooting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not bring this down.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Travis, look at it, so far away now. There you go.
I'm back.
So far away from me.
So
Into the
far,
void.
I just can't see. Okay, Dire Straits.
Hate
I'm
that
back.
fucking song.
I'm back from the void. All right, number 6. Another amazing song on here. I'm sure Bon Scott would have sang greatly on this one. Have a Drink on Me.
Yeah. Well, that's an honor to him as well. That track.
What a ripping tune.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Love it.
Yeah.
Mark. My number 6 is Giving a Dog a Bone, Giving a Dog a Bone, Giving a Dog a Bone. You know what kind of sucks about giving a dog a bone? He's talking about the man. He's the man, and the woman's giving a bone, so he's the dog. They're actually putting. It's not a misogynistic song, and it's just really cool because he's calling himself the dog, and that's pretty cool. I love it.
Getting some head.
Give us something.
Yeah.
90% of their songs are about this topic, though, man.
About the man. It's not. They're not putting down the woman. They're putting down themselves, and I love it.
What's not putting down?
Shooting from the hip, baby.
I don't think it's putting down themselves. It's just basic knowledge that men are always looking for sex.
Yeah. Well, not me. I'm looking for my baby.
Yeah. Okay. 90% of men are looking for sex, no matter what. Sex is always on our mind. I know it's on my mind like 24/7.
Sex is good for you.
Yeah. All right. My number 6, right? That's what we're on.
Yeah, your number 6.
Number 6.
Oh,
and I got
over here. Oh, well,
funny enough, I got laid after I heard.
You can't even pronounce 6.
Your number 6.
My number 6 is You Shook Me All 9 Inches Long. I mean, You Shook Me All Night Long.
I thought it was 6 3/4. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, people rag on that. They don't really rag on it, but they say they're tired of it. So and I get that, but it's still a great fucking tune. And who can forget that? Who can never forget that video, man?
That video, man. With those American guys. Come on, man. I can't believe
he's on like that bull, that
exercise back in the bulls. Yeah. It's like,
man, what a fucking, but the only thing that turns me off in that video, he's eating fish and chips. I hate fish.
I love fish and chips. I'm not a big fish guy, but I like breaded fish.
Yeah.
But
I like all fish.
Yeah. I mean, that's a typical Robert John Mutt Lang produced tune right there. You know what I mean? If you think about all this stuff, it's a great one too.
Yeah.
So,
it is.
But then you go listen to the Cars.
And I think Malcolm's in the school uniform too, ain't he? When his mom drags him back into the house or whatever.
They're both in the school uniforms.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
Yeah, they were like after school.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it falls along those songs like Dream On, Sweet Emotion, Stairway to Heaven. You've heard them like 10 zillion times, but you got to stop and think of what a great song it still really is, even if you're tired of it.
She told me to come, but I was already ready. Come on.
Walls start shaking, the earth start quaking, my mind is aching. We ain't faking because you
come
took
on.
me all night long. Eric Armstrong, Jordan, you're on crack. Okay.
I like the part on the video when Malcolm and Angus are laughing at
Brian Johnson.
They're just laughing at him. It's hilarious. I love it. It's a great video.
All right, so that brings us to number 5, Andy.
Yeah, my number 5. Where are we? Number 5. Oh. That's what's just mentioned. Have a drink on me. Have a drink on me. It's just a great song, and it has the riff and the feel of Highway to Hell, and it should because it's an homage to Bon Scott.
Mm-hmm.
This whole album is an homage to Bon Scott. That's why it's in black. That's why when this great album starts off, it starts with a bell. Boom, boom. Boom, and I'll talk about that later. But man, that's my number 5 is have a drink on me. Have a drink on me.
All right, Travis, what do you got, man?
All right, we're at number 5, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, number 5.
Charlie, what's wrong?
That song about blowjobs, giving the dog a bone. She's blowing me crazy till my ammunition is dry. She's using her head again. Man, does that song rule. Love that. And I love that nasty little guitar lick at the end of the song.
Yeah.
Woo! Smoking.
Yeah, that is a smoking tune. All right, Mark, what do you got?
Mine's probably lower than all you guys, but I like this song a lot. You know, the devil's, what is it? The devil's to the left, put me to the right, or whatever. So Hell's Bells, man. I love that fucking great.
If
Yeah.
good's on the left, then I'm sticking to the right.
Yeah, it's a fucking great opener. I love it, but it's my number 5 on this album because I got 4 more that I like more.
Yeah, my number 5 is Have a Drink on Me. I think that was yours too, right, Andy?
Yeah.
So number 5. I mean, what more can we say about this song? You know what hasn't been said already, so we'll just move right on to the next one. Number 4, Andy.
Yeah, my number 4. Finally, it comes out on my list. But You Shook Me All Night Long is my number 4. I've got the highest.
Yeah.
I've got it ranked the highest out of us 4. So that's one of the songs that got me into AC/DC. You know, this came out in 1980, and the video came out, was one of the first early videos that I saw, and I was 8 years old. And I'm not tired of this song. I know that they play it a lot, but they play it a lot because it's good. That's why songs are played a lot, because they're good. They go out to the masses. It brings people who would not be an AC/DC fan into AC/DC. That's why this album is so revered and such a high seller, because of this song. So You Shook Me All Night Long is my number 4. Very important for it. Was very important for the band, not only for this album, but when you release a single like that, where it's a worldwide hit, that buys you ample time. That buys you a hit like that will buy a band 5 or 6 more albums.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and again, having Lang as your fucking producer helps too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like him or not, I mean, his style, everything that guy touches turns to fucking gold.
Hey,
Yeah,
I even love this. I even love the Shania Twain albums.
Ooh,
I like Shania. She's cool.
I saw her live. She wasn't that good. So there you go.
Mark, you are something else.
I saw her live. She wasn't good.
That's okay. I know you don't like country music.
I've seen her live, and she was actually pretty entertaining. But
she played an hour, and her opening band played an hour and a half. Just put it that way.
And the thing is that I love country. Shania Twain's where I stopped. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's second for me.
If I didn't have my wife, I would marry Shania.
You know,
Twain,
that don't impress me much.
Oh, I was about to say that. That doesn't impress me much.
She doesn't impress me much. Okay, there you
go. Yeah, but what's kind of fucked up is when they swapped partners. Ugh.
Man,
exactly. That was weird as fuck. Now, that shit was weird,
bro. That was weird.
I think Lang's friend got the better of that deal, because I've seen the woman that he cheated on, or nothing compared to Shania Twain.
Nothing, but then Shania hooks up or marries that chick's husband. It was weird.
That's what I mean. It's like weird.
I didn't know any of this.
What do you call that when you got 4 people in a relationship? What do you call that?
Menage a
trois partners?
I don't know.
No, there's a word for it. Not
swingers?
Like swingers. I don't know. No, it's not swinger, because it's just 4 people. Swingers, I think you fuck everybody.
Yeah, swingers. You fuck everyone that comes around.
Foursome?
No, I'm not gonna really.
It's not a foursome. It was. I mean, they swapped husbands and wives.
Why swap? I don't know.
It was weird. Hey, leave it up to the
polygamy.
Canadians.
Polygamy is
it's having different wives.
Yeah. Oh shit. Can't think of the word right now, but I'm not going to stress over it. Where the fuck are we at anyway?
We're at number 4.
No, wait. Nasty ass people. That's what they're called.
That'll work. That's it right there.
That's it. Nasty ass people.
So I was Have a Drink on Me for number 5. Number 4, Andy said You Shook Me All Night Long, correct? Judge Travis?
All right. Number 4 is an amazingly underrated song. Starts off with a nice little then you hear that cigarette light click. Hey, all you middlemen, throw away your fancy clothes. It's just a Get off your arse and come down here. Rock and roll ain't no rhythm, man. It means good sense. Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. And I love the part, my favorite part in that song. I see you through your bedroom door, your body lying on your bed. That's both sexual and dark at the same time.
Yeah.
It's such a killer tune. What a way to end the album.
Then you
Love
want
it.
some rhythm in you, but you want to rock and roll instead. Ho ho ho! Nice. Yeah.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
This is band music.
Number 4, I'm going for the title track, Back in Black. I hit the sack, and I'm glad to be back. I got loose from a noose. Fucking great rhythm.
I
Great
got
riff. Great
10
fucking riff.
lives, 9 lives.
Yeah. Great fucking song. Great
Your
to fucking
name's
just
evil.
groove to.
You're a friend of mine, dude. Oh.
And that's a legendary fucking riff on the guitar.
Yeah,
Oh,
the riff.
That should be the best guitar riff of all time.
Well, we ain't talking about that right now.
All
No
right, Mark.
spoilers, man.
You're
You
number
could
4.
do a
dude.
whole Angus Young and Malcolm Young episode
We
on
could
that.
just do an episode of Angus and Malcolm riffs.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, you can.
Did we do an AC/DC song list before?
I think we did, yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Was it with Charles? Then it doesn't count.
Hey, I don't.
Regis-
who the fuck are you talking about? Who's that guy?
I have no idea.
No,
Charles in
I
I have
charge?
no
Some prick.
idea.
Just some
Charles in charge of our
my
days
life
and
and
our
my
lives.
Oh,
I
God,
want Charles in charge of.
You like that? I like that song from Black Star Riders, Charlie, I Gotta Go.
That's a great song.
Uh-huh.
Black Star Riders rules.
I love that band.
Yep.
All right. Who's next for the number 4?
You.
I already did my number 4. Rock and
you,
roll.
Mark.
We're on number 3. You're on
All right.
yours. I just did mine. I just did
Oh,
Back
so
in
it's
Black.
mine then.
Mark,
Okay.
no, Jerry's 4.
Hey,
All right.
Jerry's 4.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the riff, rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Holy shit, dude. That's another song that's played a lot, but I don't give a fuck. I listen to it all the time, man. It's just a fucking classic.
Yeah.
I love that riff, man. I mean, you mentioned AC/DC. They're so fucking riff-tastic, man. If you're a guitar player, you want to learn as many AC/DC songs as possible. Are they complicated? No. But, man, they're still, I mean, they do the most with them. They get the coolest fucking sounds. Like Aerosmith. Aerosmith don't get enough credit for being riff masters, especially in the 70s. But, man, I don't know how they do it, but their riffs are just like Draw the Line.
My favorite
fucking-
Aerosmith song.
Just fucking.
No, mine
man.
is Kings and Queens. Kings and Queens.
I want to whip it out. And you know what? When I hear that fucking song, it just as a guitar
Jerry,
player, man,
TMI, buddy.
as a
TMI.
guitar player, man, I just
Sure.
fucking love it. But this is another song like that. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, it's fucking incredible. Fucking
Jerry,
riff,
it's not
dude.
a free for all. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's another show, right?
Yeah.
All right,
All
right. I need a cigarette now. Number 3, Andy.
My number 3 is going to be the title track, Back in Black. Come on, your name's evil. You're a friend of mine. Love it. Back in Black, number 3.
All right, Travis.
Number 3 features my favorite Angus Young guitar solo of all time. Shake a Leg.
That
I love Shake a Leg.
That is a great solo.
What a killer tune, man.
yeah,
Love
that's
it.
an extended solo on there. Yeah.
It's the
I
best.
know.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite, and I love the little finger tapping he does towards the end of it, man.
I love
That-
Highway to Hell solo. I think that's his best.
That-
That solo is incredible. Man.
Shake a Leg will be my favorite Angus solo.
Excuse me. All right, so
I can do better than that. Well, that wasn't that great. But
the
Okay.
fuck
there
you
go.
opening, dude? You got a
Oh.
poster?
I don't know. I just want to see what it is. I think
Yeah,
Bob
really.
sent me this.
Show it to us all, man. Show it to the class.
Jerry,
I don't know what it is. It's
Jerry.
I don't know what it is. It's like
I hope it's not,
I hope it's not a naked chick. I got
or a naked guy.
I
It's
got
a
a
big
girl.
old, it's a big old dingaling.
It's Paul-
It's like a
Paul
bunch of
Stanley.
posters, man.
Paul
Cock.
Stanley and his panties.
I don't have room for posters in
Man,
here, man.
it is Manny's.
It's a
Let's see what it is. You
is
know,
the
Bob would be
biggest,
happy because
is
Bob
the
watches
big
this
long
show.
strap on.
I bet you it's you too.
Oh,
That's
but
what
you
I'm
too,
thinking.
I'd be like happy.
Or Blink 182.
Oh shit! You got me
What
back
is
to
it?
the future.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What?
Yes.
Bob, what the fuck, dude? I support you in a lot of things. You don't
He
send
got me
that
all
shit?
three.
No way.
All right.
All three Back to the Future posters.
All right. You're blocked, dude. Unfriended, blocked. I'm going to report you.
But I already have a Back to the Future. Thanks, Bob. I have no room to put these up. So
Those are awesome, though.
Send that shit to me, man. Send it to me, man. I'll take it, man. That's
thank
a cool
you, Bob.
gift.
Thank you, Bob,
Yeah,
for the
that's-
Christmas
Yeah, that's
present.
a great gift, man.
It
That's
is.
so cool. Yeah.
I told him, why are you sending me shit? I
'Cause
feel
that's
like
one of his
I feel
favorite
like
foods,
Sheldon
too.
now. I need to send him something. you know?
Yeah, I got something I've been wanting to send Andy for the last 3 months, and I just been putting it off. I'm sorry, Andy. I'll get it out to you. I swear. One of these years, I'll
And
get that to you.
And I know that I said that I'll send you my Cincinnati Red baseball cards, but dude, I can't find my baseball cards anywhere. They're somewhere in this house.
Your wife probably threw them away.
No, she wouldn't do that to me because she buys me baseball cards every year.
Oh,
So,
okay. It's a joke.
Where the fuck are we? Did anybody know?
We're on number. You're on number
I just said
3,
my
Jerry.
number 3.
All right, so
Travis,
Travis.
number 3.
I already said Shake a Leg for number 3.
All right, Mark.
Mark.
Oh,
Put
it's
your
my
fucking
fuck.
poster
I
down.
can't even put these posters back. I'm gonna put "Let Me Put My Love Into You," babe. Fucking love that song. Mine's higher than all yous, I think.
Yeah, it's higher than mine for sure.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't think Jerry said it yet.
I don't know if I did or not.
Okay, so
All
that's
right.
that's my number 3.
My number 3 is the title track, dude. Fucking banger as fuck.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
I mean, I'm going to mention but I won't mention it, okay? When I hear that riff, it's just a fucking exciting. It's fucking energetic. You just got to you hear it, you just fucking rock out to it, man. And that's typical AC/DC tune, though. I mean, you just if you're sitting still during an AC/DC concert or a song, you're like, I would check your pulse or get medical assistance because there's something wrong. Because man, it just gets you moving, man. That's what I love about AC/DC, dude. It's great fucking. This album is a great poker album too when you're playing poker, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking just intense. But okay, so that's my number 3, Back in Black. So number 2, Andy.
Yeah, my number 2. I know that I've said this before, but the one time I saw AC/DC, and it was the last show at that building because a couple of months later they turned it into Joe Osteen's church.
Yeah,
But before that, man, I saw AC/DC and Slash a Snake Pit. Slash a Snake Pit opened up.
That's a good band.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and also it's the same building where Journey recorded Captured.
Nice.
It was the same building.
I got that on vinyl.
Yeah. Oh no, I got that on. I used to have it on cassette, and I lost it, and now I got it on CD. But my number 2, Hell's Bells, the album opener. It just sounds so good with the ringing of the bell and the homage to the passing of the great Bon Scott at a very young age. And
Live in Houston's a great live album too. Escape, it's a great one too. They have a DVD to that too.
Oh wait,
it's live in Houston. It's live in Houston. Capture was in.
Okay,
I want to say Los Angeles, or San Francisco, one of the two. It's around their home.
Well, they had "Hopelessly in Love with You" as an extra song on there.
Yeah, I meant to say the one live in Houston.
Live in Houston's the best to me.
Yeah, dude, that's so good.
So good. Mother, Father live on there. Ooh.
And
we should do that as a live. We should do a live album series with that one one day.
All right, so
that's my number 2.
Travis, number 2.
Travis.
I take no prisoners. I take no prisoners. Don't spare no lives. Nobody's putting up a fight. Man, Hell's Bells, man. One of the best album openers of all time.
I agree with that.
It's on the left and I'm sticking to the right. One of the best opening lyrics ever, in my opinion, is "I'm a rolling thunder, fire and rain, just coming." It's just, Just what a way to introduce what a way to introduce the new vocalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the video for it too, where you hardly ever see like Brian Johnson's face in the video because he's just going up and down. It's just it's so killer, man. It's one of the best rock songs of all time.
Yep. Absolutely. 100% agree with you on that one, dude. All right, Mark, what do you got?
Number 2, man. Have a drink on me. Have a drink on me. Have a drink on.
Oh, nice.
I love this song, dude. It's a party song. It's a song to sit there and shoot pool and just sit. This whole album's like just sitting in the garage, just playing pool, playing darts or whatever. It's just a great, like you said, playing cards. I consider this playing pool, shooting darts album. I love it.
Let's just say a bar atmosphere. Let's just say that.
Yeah, a bar
Absolutely.
atmosphere.
Yeah. All right, so
I don't go to bars anymore because I don't want to Uber. It's too expensive.
I mean, the rock club is a thing of the past anyway. That's the only one I used to go to.
The club down the street that I went to all those shows like LA Guns and Y&T, they just closed and they had shows booked out through the whole year.
Oh, really?
The Canyon at Montclair. They put up a thing and they canceled Dramarama, and then Dramarama had to go to Orange County and play that show because the lease went up in the mall. And that mall is fucking dead as fuck. They raised their lease when they're like one of the paying. It was a restaurant club, dude. They raised their lease and said we can't survive on the way the lease went up.
Yeah.
And there's nobody in that mall. It's fucking dead.
Wow.
The only thing in that mall is the AMC theater. Now they're gonna have a bowling alley and laser tag, but it's freaking dead. All the stores are closed in there.
I don't know.
I've never known anybody that actually did laser tag in my whole life. I've never known anybody.
I'd want to do
I've
laser
done it.
tag.
I had the original set in the 80s. I had the original where you buy the laser gauge and the target on your chest.
Oh,
I did it a couple times back then.
The last show I saw there was the former members of Oingo Boingo with my girlfriend Jennifer. It was amazing.
Jesus.
She said it
You
sucked.
had to bring it. We were
her.
doing so well without the name. You had to bring it up, huh?
Well, I said original members. I didn't say the whole like.
You
Oingo
said
Boingo.
the name. Though. It's all right. I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, I'm sorry. Where the fuck are we at again?
I did my number 2. It's your number 2.
My number 2 is Hell's Bells as well. I mean, what more can I say? You guys haven't. One of the fucking most solid openers of all time. Great fucking song to play live. That fucking bell. Holy shit, dude. So ominous and so fucking killer.
And when he's on stage just swinging on it. Remember when he's swinging on it in the videos? Just swinging on that bell. Dude. People.
But I tell you what, though, if you've been at an AC/DC concert and that fucking cannon for those about to rock doesn't deafen you, man, it's like, holy shit, it's one of the loudest things I've ever heard at a concert.
Amazing.
How about Angus popping up in the back? You hear his guitar and he's on the back on a pedestal, and then he runs all the way down back to the stage, man.
Yeah, I was on the side. It was an outdoor venue, and I didn't even realize Angus had left the stage, and then he ran right past me on some guy's shoulder. Some guy was carrying his shoulder through the crowd. That was really fucking cool.
He's a small dude, so it's probably easy to carry him.
But yeah, dude, I mean, that bell, man, just that bell alone could be a fucking, I can listen to that, you know what I mean? It's just so cool sounding. But that's my number 2. All right. Our number 1 favorite album, favorite song from Back in Black.
Well, Andy started it. Gotta give him credit for it.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Andy.
It always makes me smile when y'all do that all the time. My number 1 is the only song that's left. Let's see if you guys have been listening to my pick. Well, what's my number 1?
Hell's Bells.
Rock and roll ain't noise pollution.
Rock and roll.
That's right. Yeah.
Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. My number 1 track. Love it.
Love it too, man.
And it ends the album. It is.
It leaves you wanting more.
Yes.
Yeah. It's one of those albums that it ends. You're like, fuck. Give me 2 more.
And then you put it back on again.
Yeah. Just give me 2 more songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Number 1 song on this album, bar none.
All right, Travis.
William Floyd. Oh, okay, go ahead.
So Obviously, this is my favorite song on the album, and it's my favorite AC/DC song. Shoot the Thrill. Like evil, I get under your skin just like a bomb that's ready to go. Pull the trigger! Damn, man. And, I prefer the Bon Scott stuff, but my favorite AC/DC song, period, is Shoot the Thrill. It's what an adrenaline rush, man. That and Whole Lotta Rosie are my two favorite AC/DC songs.
Another great riff.
And I love it on that live album with Whole Lotta Rosie where they go, hey, guess.
Yeah, I pulled it out earlier. If you want blood, you got it.
So badass. But we're talking about Shoot the Thrill. It's just kicks ass all the way through, man. And I got to give a shout out to Lizzie Hale and company for doing a great cover of Shoot the Thrill on that.
She's a fucking amazing singer, man.
I just want to say, I just want to say this was actually iced tea and not whiskey. I didn't feel like drinking tonight.
Yeah, right. Sniff it then. Sniff it.
What is? Do you hear me slurring my words?
You did good. Hey, you did better than me tonight.
Yeah.
I got to give it credit to Izzy Hale and Hailstorm for doing a fantastic cover of Shoot the Thrill.
Great.
They're such a great band, and I'm glad.
I like their In the Still of the Night cover.
She made All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You heavy. I mean, that's how good she is, man.
They did that AC/DC song.
Did you know they had a live album last year, Jerry?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was listening to Growing Up Rock podcast. Sonny Pooty was talking about it, and he said a couple songs in there that's like you need to listen to. Those songs are way better than the studio version.
And I will say this: this is
Love Bites and So Do I.
I have a hot take for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Hailstorm version, the Hailstorm cover of Dissident Aggressor, is better than the Judas Priest.
You're crazy.
I think there's a part where they do the guitar solo and you hear Izzy do
I want you to tell that to Dr. Fuck with a straight face.
I want you to repeat that again right now in a straight face.
Yeah, I want you to repeat that again.
I like the version. I like Hailstorm's cover of Distant Aggressor.
The live version from the East, man, Unleashing the East.
I love Judas Priest.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I love Judas Priest. They're my top 10 favorite bands.
Hailstorm better than Judas Priest?
Dude,
no,
I'm writing this in the notes.
I love Priest more than Hailstorm, but I think they outdid themselves with that cover.
Oh, dude, but the way that was done live and Unleash the East, dude, you can feel hell.
And I get made fun of for liking Sammy Hagar. Okay.
I love Hailstorm, Travis, but that might be a little too much for me.
It is a little. I think you're high, Travis.
But we all have our opinion.
No, I'm telling you the straight up truth.
I want you to go into Rock and Metal Combat Podcast Group.
No,
post their version in there. I think this is better. The Judas Priest version.
I might drop that. I might drop that in there tonight.
I will not do that, man.
Why not? Have some balls, man. I do that to them all the time.
I got balls. I use wisdom, man.
No, Dr. Fuck will have fun with you. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know what, Travis? You are lucky that Mark already stopped recording this. That this is not recorded at all.
I did?
No, I'm kidding.
I see the recorded button right here. Oh my gosh.
I'm putting that in the notes. Travis thinks Distant Aggressor's better than the Hailstorm.
No, hey Travis, it's all right. That is your opinion.
It is. Mark. It's wrong. That's the first time I'll tell somebody their opinion's wrong. I don't even tell Jerry his opinion's wrong.
That Ghost is a good band. I'll say this even further. I love Nostradamus from Judas Priest. I think that's a great album.
I do like that album. I agree with you. I do agree with you on that.
It's a great album. I love Jugulator too.
I
do too. I do like the two albums with Rip Owens. I think that Nostradamus, gets a bad rap. I think it gets a bad rap from a lot of people that haven't actually heard it. They just jump on a wagon.
And Priest said that they were going to do an album like this.
Yeah,
they didn't just throw it as a surprise.
Travis, I'm gonna have to post that in Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. Travis said this is better.
Don't fucking start no shit, Mark. Come on.
Don't
That's
be
me!
doing that crap. No.
You said it here.
Yes. Thankfully, not a lot of people are watching right
I want
now.
to teach you to own your opinions. Own them, man.
That is
All
my
right, Mark.
opinion.
What's
This
your
is
number
how
one?
Fuck all you.
Travis is like, I wish I didn't say that.
That is a hot take, though. You need to post that. Shit, Travis, you'll get maybe you'll get somebody to agree with you. Not me. But
was it you, Andy? I said the Neil Diamond "I'm a Believer" was better than the Monkees. That was me that said that. I think you yelled at me for that. I think.
Oh, that's a horrible
was it
opinion,
you?
Jerry.
Did somebody say
No, it wasn't me.
better?
No, I've never heard you say that before.
Oh, well, there you go, Travis. There's a bad take.
I disagree with that also, Jerry.
And I like Neil Diamond.
The thing
everybody,
is, I'm not crazy. I think the Smash Mouth version is all right, but the Monkees one's better.
Smash
that
Mouth
Smash
is
Mouth
all
version
right.
Sucks.
I
Oh
like
God,
it.
that is
Like,
horrible.
there's some
All right,
Smash
Travis.
Mouth
I wasn't going
like.
to put you on Rock and Metal. I'm putting you on the page tonight. I'm sorry, man.
I like
I'm
Smash
just
Mouth.
kidding.
Hey,
I'm
I'll put
just
you
kidding.
I'll put you on the Freeform Rock podcast on your take and put the video up
I
of the
can't
hailstorm.
stand that fucking
God.
band, dude.
I'm gonna say
Man.
this is
Well, I
Travis's
like
hot
Shrek,
take. What do you guys think?
I like Shrek though.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, but the first time that I heard Smash Mouth do "I'm a Believer," I threw up in my mouth.
Yes, same.
It
Same.
was gross.
And then
But
did it again.
Oh, but thing is that might have been Travis's introduction to that song. Again, Timeline.
True. He's
It was.
younger. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Timeline. And when
Timeline.
Shrek came out,
God, I should have just kept my big mouth shut tonight.
Hey, now you're an all-star. Get
Oh,
your
fuck
game
that
on.
song.
I love that song.
You know what, Jerry? You might as well be walking on the sun.
I love that song too.
I think that's their. I will give a hot take. That is their only good song, "Walking on the Sun."
If you say so, that song fucking is money.
Why don't you go? Yeah. Fuck. I give up. I can't handle this.
I love that song. Kind of
I'm still spitting about dissing an aggressor hailstorm better than
you know what sucks. You know what sucks about Smash Mouth is at the same time Sugar Ray came out. At the same time.
You know what? I think "Walking on the Sun" is better than anything.
I will tell you something, Travis, and you can post this at Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. I like Sugar Ray.
Oh, I'll post it that.
And
but you know, Mark, people aren't going to be surprised with that.
Yeah, they won't be surprised.
Exactly.
But I don't give a shit what people think. That's the thing.
I don't want to waste. I'm not going to do that to you, Mark.
I like Incubus too.
If Metal Mike Tyler came out with that, yeah, that'd be newsworthy.
And I think that Walking on the Sun is better than any Oingo Boingo song.
Oh yeah, now you're nuts.
Yeah, but to go back to Smash Mouth, I was talking to this girl who likes Smash Mouth, and I remember we had a date, and after she told me that, I stood her up. I never picked her up again.
Threw that bitch out.
Like, for real, bro.
I mean, it's sad the singer died. I won't make fun of it because he died.
Anybody loves Sublime?
I like Sublime.
I love Sublime.
Oh, well, that's different. That's not even.
To be honest with you, I only know that one song. What you get?
You don't know? I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke
2 joints at night.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning.
I like that song.
Yeah,
I like them. Then
you never heard Santeria? I don't practice.
Yeah, I have actually.
Yeah, you should get their album 40 ounces.
I know. I used to buy those now. I used to buy those. Hold on, Travis. One second. I used to buy those Now albums when they first came out. They always had good songs like Sublime and shit.
Yeah, Sublime is really good. Their 2 albums are really good.
Yeah, after about Now 10, that started to really suck. Remember those Now?
Yeah, I started going to Britney Spears.
Yeah. Anyway, Travis, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
No problem. I was gonna say I saw a Sublime tribute band about 10 years ago. I saw them at a reggae fest in Florida. And they did a really good job, man. They did perfect. And the whole crowd was into it. And when they played Date Rape, the whole crowd.
You don't know Date Rape either, Jerry?
And the whole crowd, I kid you not, the whole crowd said in unison, if it wasn't for Date Rape, I'd never get laid.
Yeah.
Date Rape's a great song.
I mean, is Sublime worthy of a tribute?
You got freaking Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, they're really good, dude. Those two albums they did with Bradley. They only had two albums, right? With Bradley.
No, they had Sublime, 40 Ounce to Freedom, Robin the Hood was there as well. So they had three, and then Bradley did his own acoustic, which is so good, an acoustic album.
Yeah, stay off the horse, man. That guy was on heroin.
I don't
man.
cry when my dog runs away.
Yeah, what I got.
The bill I pay.
But I got their whole discography and then some.
I love Sublime.
I got into them when they first came out.
I don't really care for Sublime with Rome.
I bet you if I heard a lot of their songs, I would recognize them.
No.
I never gave that Sublime with Rome.
No, it's not good.
A minute of my time because I love Sublime and Brad so much because he was Sublime.
He was.
So when they came out with Rome and somebody else, I don't know. It's like Sublime's lyrics were sometimes so personal by Brad. Then to have someone else sing them, nah, fuck no. I couldn't stand it, actually.
Where are we at with the fucking AC/DC album?
Did I do my one? Who did the
I don't think. What was your number one, Mark? I know Travis
Rock and Roll Ain't No Noise Pollution, man.
Yes!
Fucking love that song. It's like, I'll listen to this song comes on, I'll play it like 10 times. Yeah. And I roll down my windows with my good stereo system and tell all these fucking hip-hoppers.
Hey man, if you're enjoying it, the rest of the world is going to enjoy it around you. Absolutely,
yes,
man.
Exactly. And they roll up their windows when they're playing their fucking Kanye shit.
Kanye? What are you, like 10 years ago?
Dude,
Kanye's still big, dude, around here.
I fucking hate that you drive around some assholes got that
bro.
shit behind you.
I know. I was playing Black Sabbath, the first album, and somebody rolled their windows up, and I never playing freaking like something like what's that Kendrick Lamar shit? Playing that stuff. Like,
isn't he doing the halftime show this year?
Oh God, fuck that guy. He has no rhythm or rhyme. It's like so dreary.
It is. You're right.
He has no groove. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'd rather hear Smash Mouth. But
I'd rather hear Walking on the Sun than Kendrick Lamar.
You know what song I hate? I'm walking on sunshine. I hate that song.
I hate song. In the way.
That song pisses me off, man.
I'm walking on sunshine, and don't it feel good?
Yeah.
How did I get cramps in both of my thighs?
That album is.
I don't want to know how you got them.
That song can go Sabo for all I care.
I'm drinking iced tea. I'm not even drinking alcohol, and I got fucking cramps.
You should drink more. I got some hot takes.
I had a water for dinner, so
you need to stretch.
Yeah, I just did. What's your number one, Jerry?
Let me put my love into you, babe. Let me put my love on the line. Absolutely the best fucking song on the album, in my opinion, dude. You guys mentioned it. It's sleazy. It's Bon Scottish. It's fucking sexual. It's delicious. It's a delicious song if there's such a thing.
It's like a cake.
Yeah. I mean, that was my no-brainer.
Like
100%.
a cake with my knife.
Just my favorite fucking song off the album. It's one of my favorite AC/DC songs. Love it. And that was a no-doubter for me. I'm surprised it wasn't as high on the list for you guys, too.
Mine was number 3, dude.
Okay.
I love all the songs on this album.
Yeah.
But, it's a fucking this whole fucking album, dude, is just fucking fantastic.
Hard.
Guess what I'm going to listen to when we're done off the fucking show? Guess what album I'm going to listen to when we're done here?
Power Age?
I don't know. I'm going to listen to fucking Smash Mouth.
Of course.
But anyway, that is our ranking of AC/DC Back in Black, dude. What a fucking great record, and there's no wrong answer here, boys. It's a fucking banger from start to finish.
Great album, man.
A lot of fun talking about it.
Even the inner sleeve, man. Look at that.
Yep. Great album.
Rules.
All right, anybody got anything to want to talk about? Or since we're a little early tonight, actually.
Yeah, we are early.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I thought that we were going to go ahead and do a Smash Mouth tribute show.
Oh God,
sure,
no.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys are gonna do that, I'll walk out and I'll come
What are some
later.
other mid-90s bands that really sucked ass?
The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. I don't like that.
Oh God, they sucked.
I liked a couple of their songs, but yeah, let me tell you something about the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. They really did start off as a straight up
Be right
ska
back. 1 second.
Yeah, they were
And,
big time ska. Yeah,
in the mid to early '80s. They didn't break through until Let's Face, which was in the late '90s. So they were already 10 years into it. And if you notice, they're also the movie Clueless in that party.
I don't remember Clueless. I've seen that movie maybe half of that movie.
Was the song the version that the Muffs did of Kids in America, was that in Clueless?
That song wasn't Clueless, and that's also one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I love the Clueless soundtrack.
Really?
I like the Muffs.
Yeah. Oh well, the soundtrack, Jerry, has Counting Crows doing a cover of The Ghost in You. Radiohead is on there doing Fake Plastic Trees. It's got Bullet Head by the Beastie Boys. It's a full out thrash song, big time thrash song. One of my bands that I really liked in the '90s, the Smoking Popes, is also on that soundtrack.
Never fucking heard of them. Never heard of them.
Yeah,
Smoking Popes
are awesome. I will send you one of my favorite albums by them. Just think of the Ramones being crossed with the Smiths.
I love the Smiths.
Yeah, but I never really. This is Mighty by Boston. I never really cared for ska music. I mean, I guess Madness was considered ska. I guess
I like
right?
Madness. Madness is awesome. I like that.
The English Beat.
Early No Doubt, I guess, was ska. I guess
I like No Doubt.
The English Beat. Mirror in the bathroom.
Even though it's not ska, I like that one song from School of Fish.
General Public.
What about Matchbox 20, guys?
No,
General Public's good.
Yeah. What about the English Beat? That was General Public. Two of the members.
I like School of Fish. That's a good band. That's not ska, but I like them.
Yeah. What about Matchbox 20?
I love Matchbox 20.
Nasty.
I
like Matchbox 20.
I do too.
I think they're a good band.
I don't like Rob Thomas's solo stuff. I think it sucks.
Oh, I love those two albums he made.
I think it blows.
I love them. Her Diamonds. I love that song.
What other bands from that era that really blew chunks?
I don't know, dude, but I'm getting major cramps.
What about the Crash?
All right.
I like the Crash Test Dummies song. I like that.
Oh, you suck. Crash Test
that song was horrible.
Horrible. Them and that band Big Country. I hate that band Big Country.
I like that song. In a big country.
In a big country, dreams stay with you.
Like a lover's voice and the mountainside.
All right, well, let's get to Andy, what do you got to promote, man?
Yeah, hopefully Sunday.
Sunday.
It's the 3 shots down. Hopefully, we're going to be recording the life and times of the great Jerry. Say it.
Clifford Burton, man, bass player from Metallica.
Yes, Cliff Burton. We are going to analyze his life from beginning to end. It's going to be a great show. We're going to get that out next week on Black Spinner Circle. We're going to be doing our top 10 plus 5 honorable mentions. Of course, we always have to do the honorable mentions. Top 10 plus 5 guitarist albums.
Nice.
If that makes sense.
What do you mean by that? Like solo
Steve
albums
Vai
from guitarists?
and Joe Satriani.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like that and Santana. Bands that are led by the guitarists.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we got that coming up. And we got Joseph Staub on there along with Jimmy James Schwartz on there. So that's coming up. And then of course Jerry and I do our football episode, the Gridiron Smackdown, and we are going deep into the playoffs next week. So there's a lot going on.
And the Rams moved to Arizona.
Yeah.
Maybe they have their own fans there.
That'd be cool if the Rams lost. That's just me.
Travis, what are you up to, man?
Nothing. Sorry.
All right, but Jerry, what do we got tomorrow on Freeform? We got Ross Warner, man.
Yeah, we're doing Ross Warner, author. Where is it? It's over there, I think. The American Standard Cheap Trick autobiography. We had him on the show last week. Really cool guy, man. Knowledgeable as hell, man. I mean, the guy knows Cheap Trick, and Grateful Dead, and the San Diego Chargers or Los Angeles Chargers.
Well,
Grateful
San Diego,
Dead.
Los
I
Angeles.
love both bands.
He's a total
Loves
great.
all
He wore
three
a
of them.
shirt that said Grateful Dead, like Cheap Trick.
I
Yeah.
love the Grateful Dead rules.
Yeah, whatever.
He has another cool book called Drunk on Sunday, which I'm looking forward to reading that one as well. Cool fucking dude. Was a real fun. It's a long fucking episode.
It was one of the best episodes I think we ever did.
We reviewed live at Budokan, the extended version with what, 16 songs?
The complete show, yeah.
This is the one that launches you guys into the stratosphere.
We'll see.
We'll see about that.
But yeah, and we're recording a crappy episode tomorrow. We'll get to that later.
Uh-oh.
Fuck sabotage. All right.
Oh, I wanted to do that. That would have been fun.
Shit, fuck no. It wasn't fun for me. But let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Travie Patty. Thank you, Jerry. I love you guys. Let's get the fuck out of here. Later. And fuck the Rams.
Oh, one more
Later.
thing I gotta say. AC/DC haters, you.
I'll agree with you on that one.
I agree with you too.
Well, there's not that many AC/DC haters that I have ever heard of, but okay.
Well, it's like somebody said, well, this is a band like doing like AC/DC stuff. I go, yeah, but AC/DC copied AC/DC.
Yeah, but nobody does it like AC/DC.
Nobody, AC/DC did AC/DC.
Nobody does it quite the way you do.
Okay, now we gotta go. All right, let's get
Baby,
the
you're the best.
He's croning. All right.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Later, guys.
Yeah, easy, guys.